My name is Yolanda Carter, and I'm a very creative individual, a gift my mother fostered in me from a very young age. I'm a self-published author of a poetry book entitled Eternal Communicator, and I'm the CEO and owner of Yolanda Earrings, hand-painted designs on wood. I'm a public speaker and an Emmy Award-nominated performing artist, all of which I must attribute to my mother. She made me get on stage for the first time back in 1996, despite my paralyzing fear. Her mantras, do it afraid, and what does heart have to do with anything? I have done things I never thought I could, learning to live against my fears as my mother taught me. My mother and I had a very close relationship. She was my best friend, and the best way I could describe us would be as my pastor put it, twins in the spirit. My fondest memories are of homemade bread and sitting on her lap, facing her gentle countenance, telling me stories of her life. She always encouraged me to talk openly about what I was feeling. Most importantly, she wanted me to know God for myself. She would say, no one else can do that for you. She always had a prayer and an encouraging word for my heart. When she passed in 2009 after being sick with breast cancer, it felt like the skin was ripped off of my soul. Months after Mom passed, I was driving one day and couldn't remember how I got to my destination. I finally decided I needed help. I got a referral from a family friend to try community grief support services. The staff was extraordinary. I took part in personal and group counseling. It was a safe place to release whatever I was feeling. I learned so much. Yes, there are stages to grief, but no one goes through the same stages the same way. Your relationship to the deceased changes the loss for each person. The memory lapses were completely normal, and odd behavior was just part of the process. I'll never forget the story of a man putting deodorant on his head or the lady putting milk in the pantry, and I began to realize I'm not crazy. I'm just grieving. The most important thing I took away from CGSS was it's okay to protect yourself. Surround yourself with those who allow you to grieve and step back from those who won't. It's not selfish, it's preservation. One class facilitator described it as this: grief is a journey through a jungle you've never been in before. My job is to help you walk through it because no two paths are the same. I met people from various races, economic and educational backgrounds, policemen to clergymen, and one thing was common: grief does not discriminate. And when the human spirit is broken to this degree, each one of us needed a hand to hold, an ear to listen, and a heart to care. Community grief support services is a godsend to this area and is quite possibly saving lives when all hope is lost. Thank you.